Hello students, today I'm going to start your next exercise 4C. Before starting this exercise, I want to tell you some points related to this exercise. Okay, means that this exercise is based on a subtraction of a rational number. Okay, I have written there subtraction of a rational number, means that how to subtract a rational number, one rational number from other rational numbers. Okay, so see this video. Okay, how to subtract a rational number from another rational number. So see this one, students, the subtraction of a rational number a upon b and c upon d. I have taken a two rational number. Okay, so subtract this rational number from this. Subtract a upon b from c upon d, means that this one you will subtract from this. So first you will write this quantity c upon d minus you will write this quantity a upon b. Okay, then you know that how to subtract. Take the LCM of the equal the denominator, and then after you will subtract the numerator. One important point related to this subtraction, suppose what is a is there, a is any integer. What is the additive inverse of a? You know that minus a. What is the additive inverse of minus a? That is a plus a, just opposite in sign. Okay, if it is a plus, then it is a minus in case of a additive inverse. Additive inverse. Okay, so what about this one? If a upon b, what is the additive and inverse of a upon b? There is no any sign, it means plus. Then its additive inverse is a minus a upon b. So additive inverse of a upon b is minus a upon b. And what is the additive inverse of minus p by q? So that is a plus p by q. But there is no need to write this plus minus p by q. Its additive inverse is a p by q. Okay, so see this one. If I am going to subtract, what you will write this c upon d. Here is a plus, and then this quantity you will write in a bracket minus a upon b. A upon b is the additive inverse of a by minus a upon b is the additive inverse of a upon b. So I have written in form of plus n. So but there is no need to write in this form. You can directly subtract the given quantity. Okay, so this is I will take one example, students. See this one example, very easy. Subtract example. Okay, subtract 2 by 5 from 4 by 3. Okay, subtract 2 by 5 from 4 by 3. Okay, so means that first you write this quantity 4 by 3. Okay, minus 2 by 5. Subtract 2 by 5 from, means that this quantity subtract 4 from 5. Subtract 4 from 5 means first you write 5, then minus 4. What you will get? 1. Okay, same as it is, subtract 2 by 5 from 4 by 3. So here is the denominators are different. Take the LCM of 3 and 5, you will get this 15. And by 3, if you divide this 15, you will get 5. 5 4s are 20 minus 5. You will divide this 15, you will get 3. 3 is multiplied into 2, 6. What you will get? 14 upon 15. This is your answer. Okay, but suppose if it is here is a minus sign. Okay, 2 upon 5 is the additive inverse of minus 2 upon 5. Simple is that. Okay, suppose same examples. If I will take this subtract minus 2 upon 5 from 4 by 3. Okay, subtract minus 2 upon 5 from 4 by 3, students. It is also very easy. First you write this 4 upon 3, then minus, and this quantity you will write in a bracket, minus 2 upon 5. If you want to do it directly, then what is the additive inverse of minus 2 upon 5? That is a plus 2 upon 5. You will write here with plus sign, okay? But no need. 4 upon 3. And if you remove this bracket, minus is going to be multiplied this minus plus. Then you will get this 2 upon 5. And rest you know that LCM is a 15. And 5 4s are 20. And plus 5 3 by 5 if you divide 3, 3 2s are 6. What you will get? You get 26 upon 15. Okay, that is your answer. Otherwise you will change it into a mixed fraction also. So this is some example related to the subtraction of a rational number. And you know that the additive inverse of any number is just opposite in sign. You will change the sign, you will get the additive inverse. Okay, if it is a plus, then it is a minus. If it is a minus, then it is a plus, students. Now I'm going to start your exercise 4C. 4C. First question is, find the additive inverse of each of the following. And this is your homework. Question number first, third, fifth and eighth one is your homework. And remaining I'm going to do it here. Okay, students? Find the additive inverse. Additive inverse means just opposite in sign. So what is the additive inverse of 3? Additive inverse of 3. Can you tell that? That is minus 3. Okay, additive inverse of 3, that is minus 3. So additive inverse of minus 7, that is a plus 7. But no need to write that plus. Okay, if you write this only 7 or 7, both are correct. Okay, what is the additive inverse of minus 5 by 6? That is a plus 5 by 6. No need to write that plus. Okay, if you write this plus, then it is the same as it is, or 5 by 6. If there is no sign, it means that it is a plus. Okay, what is the additive inverse of this one? First you change this one, both are a minus. First you change in this form, 12 upon 3, and then additive inverse of this one. You will find that additive inverse of this, minus 12 upon 3, both are equal sign. First you remove this one, and then after you will find that the additive inverse of 12 upon 13 is equal to minus 12 upon 13. Okay, students, this is your answer. Additive inverse of, both have a minus, means that you will remove this minus sign, you will get 12 upon 13, and then you will find the additive inverse of this one. 12 upon 13, its additive inverse is minus 12 upon 13. What is the additive inverse of 0? Additive inverse of 0 is 0. Additive inverse of 0 is equal to 0, because 0 is neither positive nor negative. You cannot use the plus 0 or minus 0. Okay, and students, if your denominator, suppose if you are getting this 4 upon minus 3, okay, if your denominator is negative, first you convert it is in a standard form, means denominator should be positive. Okay, so multiply with minus, you will get this minus 4 upon 3. Then after you will write that the additive inverse of this. So what is the additive inverse of minus 4 upon 3? That is plus 4 upon 3. This is your additive inverse. Okay, so by this way you can do this question number first. Now this question number second, subtract. First one is 1 upon 2 from 1 upon 4. Subtract this quantity 1 upon 2 from 1 upon 4. Means first you write the second one, okay, in your solution. Students, very important, you will read it like this: subtract 1 upon 2 from 1 upon 4. Okay, so 1 upon 2 from 1 upon 4, very easy, subtract. So first you write 1 upon 4 minus 1 upon 2. Okay, then after you will take the LCM. You know that the LCM of 4 and 2, you will get this 4, and by 4 if you divide 4, 1 is multiplied into 1, you will get this one, or you will do one more step, By 2 if you divide this 4, what you will get? You will get 2 and 2 is multiplied into 1. Okay. In next case 1 and 1 into 2, 2 upon 4. So what you will get, students? You will get a minus 1 upon 4. This is your answer for this case. Minus 1 upon 4 is your answer. Now that question number second one, okay. First and second one is the same as it is. Third one, question number third, students. Okay. Subtract minus 1 upon 3 from minus 7 upon 6. Question number second. Second is your homework. Okay. Third one, see this one. Third one. First one, subtract 1 upon 4 from 1 upon 2 from 1 upon 4. Here is the subtract minus 1 upon 3 from minus 7 upon 6. See the solution, students. First you write second one, minus 7 upon 6, and then sign of a subtraction, okay, minus, and then you will write this quantity in a bracket because it is a minus, no? Okay, so in next step you will get this minus 7 upon 6, and minus is multiplied into minus, plus you will get 1 upon 3. So what is the LCM of 6 and 3? That is 6. By 6 you divide this 6, you will get 1. 1 is multiplied into 7, you will get this 7, and then plus. By 3 if you divide this 6, you will get 2, and 2 is multiplied into 1, you will get this 2. Okay, and then after you know that what you will get, one is a plus, other is a minus, you will subtract this one, you will get this minus 5 upon 6. That is your answer for this case. Okay, one more time, subtract minus 1 upon 3 from minus 7 upon 6. First you write this minus 7 upon 6, and then you will write the subtraction sign, subtract this quantity, you will write in a bracket, and rest you know that minus 7 plus 2, you will get this minus 5 upon 6, students. Now the next question is, okay. So next question is after first and third. Question number second, first and third. Second is your homework, fourth, fifth, and eighth one is your homework, students. Now this question number 6 one. See this one, very important. Subtract minus 2 from minus 5 by 8. This quantity you will subtract from this one. This is only integer. So if you want, you will write one more step, minus 2 upon 1 from. Subtract minus 2 upon 1 from minus 5 by 8. Okay. So then you will imply, you are going to operate this one. First you write minus 5 by 8, subtraction sign minus, and this quantity you will write in a bracket, minus 2 upon 1. Okay, one more step, minus 5 by 8 plus is multiplied into, minus is multiplied into minus, you will get this plus 2 upon 1. And then after you know that what is the LCM of 8 and 1? LCM of 8 and 1, you will get this 8, okay. And by 8, if you divide this 8, you will get 1. 1 is multiplied into 5, you will get this 5, and plus. By 1, if you divide 8, you will get 8. 8 is multiplied into 2. 8 to the 16. Okay. And here is a minus and here is a plus. Unlike signs, subtract the quantity and write the sign which have a greater absolute value. So 16 is a greater than 5. So you will get, subtract this one. You will get 11 upon 8. Okay. This is your answer. And if you want, you can change it into a mixed fraction. 1 whole 3 by 8. That is also your answer. Okay. Both the cases you will do that. If it is your numerator is greater than denominator, you will change it into a mixed fraction. Okay, students. Now that any problem, I think it is easy, students. And same as it is this one also. Question number 7. Okay. Subtract 3 by 4 from minus 5. 5 is a integer. You will write 5 upon 1. If you want, you will write this 5 upon 1. You will change it into a rational number. Okay. You know that every integer is a rational number. Okay. So subtract minus 3 upon 4 from minus 5. So first you write this minus 5 upon 1, then minus sign, and then you will write, because it is a plus, so you will write 3 upon 4 as it is. Okay, take the LCM of 1 and 4, you will get this 4, and by 1 if you divide this 4, 1, you will get this 4, and 4 is multiplied into minus 5, minus 20 and minus sign. By 4, if you divide this 4, 1 is multiplied into 3, you will get this same 3. And both are negative, add the value and put the negative sign. Minus 23 upon 4, you will change it into a mixed fraction. This is your answer, okay? Change this one. Minus 5 whole 3 by 4. This is your answer. Minus 5 whole 3 by 4, or this one is a minus 23 upon 4, students. Okay, now that others you will do it yourself. Question number 2nd, 4th and 5th and 8th one. Okay, this is your homework. Now the next question, question number 3rd, find. It is also based on a subtraction, students. Number 3rd, students. Okay, find 2 by 3 minus 7 by 8. It is a subtraction, students. Okay, see this one. 2 by 3 minus 7 by 8. Denominators are different, so take the LCM of 3 and 8. Okay, one is a prime, other is a composite number, so 8 3s are 24. Directly you will multiply because both are opposite. Okay, so you will get this 24 as a LCM. So write this LCM as an equivalent denominator. Okay, so by 3, if you divide this 24, what you will get? 8. 8 is multiplied into 2. 2 into 8. Minus, directly you will write 16, no problem. Okay, by 8, if you divide this 24, what you will get? 3, and 3 is going to be multiplying 7. 7 into 3. Okay, so in next step, okay, you will get 2 8s are 16. 16 minus 7 3s are 21 upon 24. Okay, one is a positive, other is a negative. Unlike signs, subtract the quantity and put the sign which have a greater absolute value. 21 is a greater than 16. Its a sign is a minus. It means that in your answer you will get the minus sign. So 21 minus 16, you will get 5. So minus 5 upon 24 is your answer for this case, students. Okay, now the next one is the same as it is. Next one is also same. All that question of question number 3 same as it is. Okay, only you can remember the sign. Okay, here is the 7 upon 12 minus 3 upon minus 8. Denominators is negative. Change this one as a positive first by multiplying minus in numerator and denominator, because in standard form your denominator should be positive. So what you will get? This minus 3 and minus is multiplied into minus, it plus 8. Okay, so in place of 3 upon minus 8, you will write this minus 3 upon 8. There is no change. Okay, there is no change in the result. Okay, so here I am going to write 7 upon 12 as it is, minus this sign is as it is. In place of this 3 upon minus 8, why I am going to write this one minus 3 upon 8? Because according to the rule, the denominator never be in negative. Okay, you will write in a positive. Okay, so that's why we are going to write this one in form of a minus 3 upon 8. You will put a bracket there. Okay, in next step, 7 upon 12 minus is multiplied into minus, you will get this plus, you will get this 3 upon 8. Okay, minus, if you remove this bracket, minus is multiplied into minus, plus you will get this 3 upon 8, and then after you will take the LCM of 12 and 8. LCM of 12 and 8. All that things you will do it in your copy. Okay, everything, no need to write in a rough or any other way, other page. Okay, you will do it in your right side of your copy. Okay, so the LCM of 12 and 8, start with 2, 6, 4, again with 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, then 3, 1 and 1. Okay, students, so the LCM is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. Your LCM, you will get this 24, students. Means that your equivalent denominator is 24. So by 12, if you divide this 24, you will get this 12 to the 24, multiply into 7, 7 into 2, okay. By 8, if you divide this 24, 3 is multiplied into 3, or you will write the directly 14 and plus 9 upon 24, okay. Add this one, 14 plus 9, you will get this 23 upon 24. This is your answer for question number 3rd, 23 upon 24, students. It is very easy, and I know that you will do it properly, okay. Now the next one is question number 4th, okay. Minus 1 upon 12 minus, this is very interesting, minus 7 upon minus 6. Okay, so in the next step our aim is to change this one. Minus 7 upon minus 6 means that both have a numerator and denominator, both have a same sign. You will remove the sign, you will write this 7 upon 6. Okay, so in next step, minus 1 upon 12 minus, in place of minus 7 upon minus 6, I'm going to write this one 7 upon 6 only, okay. And you will take the LCM of 12 and 6. You know that what you will get in LCM of 12 and 6, you will get this 12, students, okay, because you know that it is cancelled out by only 2, 3, okay. So the LCM of 12 and 6, if you want you can check that one. LCM of 6 and 12, 6 and 12 with 2, 3, 6 with 2, 3, 3, then 3, 1, 3 to the 6, 6 to the 12. So your LCM is 12 for this case. By 12, if you divide this 12, 1 and 1 is multiplied into minus 1, you will get this minus 1. I'm going to write it directly. By 6, if you divide this 12, what you will get? 2 and 2 is multiplied into 7, you will get this 14 here, students, 14. Then after minus 1 and minus 14, you will get both are negative. Add this one, minus 15 upon 12. And if it is cancelled out by any number, you will cancel out this number. Okay, I think it is cancelled out by 3. If you cancel this one by 3, 3 4s are 12 and 3 5s are 15. And here is a minus, so minus 5 you will get. So what that answer you will get, minus 5 upon 4. Or you want, you can change it into a mixed fraction, minus 1 whole 1 upon 4. Okay, this is also your answer. If you leave here also, this is also correct, minus 5 upon 4, students. Okay, and the rest question number 2nd, 5th and 6th you will try with yourself, students. This is your homework. Okay, and students, this chapter is very lengthy, so I want to reduce some questions from your exercise. Okay, so whatever I taught you here on the board, okay, that question is very important for you. You will revise that question properly, okay, or you will complete it in your copy properly, this one. Okay, in next video I will discuss that remaining problem of your exercise 4C. Okay, students, and you also do some practice related to the exercise, students. And if any doubts, please ask your doubts. Only few students are asking that. Okay, so please, if you have a doubt, you can ask through your Campus Care messaging app. Okay, students, thank you.